Hello and what's up everybody, this is Elijah Gishoro. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, tap that subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. Like I said, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. Now, the unemployment menace in the Republic of Kenya is getting out of hand. We have seen recently a video has surfaced actually yesterday, where the Kenya Defense Forces was recruiting a very small number, I think 300 or so, hundreds, not even more than 1,000 members of, I think, the general service officers and cadets. That's what they call cadets. And they're giving priority to the NYS members. These are the members of the National Youth Service. The recruitment exercise was happening at the Embakasi Garrison, and what we witnessed are shocking videos of thousands of youths, estimated to be over 7,000. Get this, 7,000 youths coming to fill positions which are less than 1,000. Some of the youths claim that they are even overqualified for the position, because the positions required somebody with a D+. And we saw a youth with a C- and a diploma from a national polytechnic still failing to clinch that position. And that is the situation in Kenya right now, guys. The unemployment menace is just ballooning. It is just a ticking time bomb. Finding somebody who just goes through the university, their polytechnic, their colleges, and straight up to employment is very difficult. It's very hard, and this paints a grim picture of, we just talk about unemployment in figures. We just talk about unemployment in statistics, the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. But seeing the visual image of the unemployment actually brings back the reality that Kenya needs to work very hard as a country to solve this menace. Where do you think these people go? And life doesn't care. Life doesn't care that you don't have an income. You have to live. You have to eat. You have to go to the toilet. You have to take water. You have to pay for your medicines. Life doesn't care. And it's not like in US, where we have the social support. In fact, the only social support we have as a country is for senior citizens who are over 70 years of age, and they're vulnerable. Maybe they're sick, they're living with extreme disability, and they are impoverished. They can't just be able to fend for themselves. And even the amount they just get around 2,000 Kenya shillings. What will you do with the 2,000 Kenya shillings in a month? For these old people, they just buy medicine, they just buy unga, they just buy toiletries and things like that, and the life goes on. But what happens for the young person? The government is there saying this young person is trying to work, which is true. But where does he go to work? Kazi Mtaani was there, it was suspended. Well, the president said, or the government has said, they will hire around 4,000 youth for tree planting exercise, which is a good thing. It will also give impetus to the youths. But really, something has to be done about the unemployment in this country. The other day, we saw cabinet secretaries bragging all over. The CS Foreign Affairs, Mutua, saying they have secured jobs in I don't know how many countries. Well, those jobs, what is the statistics of those Kenyans who have left this country? You know, at this point in time, even government to government deals for workers is very important. The other day, the president said that I think the crown prince of, is it Saudi or Dubai, was telling him that they need over 1 million employees. Now the government need to fast track these things. Getting a passport in Kenya is like going to heaven and coming back. You apply for your passport, you have to wait, you have to bribe, you have to go through hell for you to get a passport. A passport, you guys. So you find that even if these youths have worked very hard, they have saved something, they have paid agents to go to Saudi, to go to other UAE countries or any other countries just to get to earn a living. You just come out here and just tell them that, you know what, we still don't have opportunities for you, because the passport ain't ready. They can't travel without that document, and you're frustrating their efforts to get that document. Where do you want these people to go? And that's why you see there's a very, very, very high rise in mental illness, depression, and issues like that, because people are just tired. People just feeling that the government have left them for dead, especially the young people. They have lost faith in all this. And after all this menace, after all these hula baloos of people trying to get employment, people even failing, in other countries like the United States, people are begged to join the military and police. Kenyans are going from Kenya to the US to be military. In some countries, you cannot get applications for those jobs. You have to hire outside, because people have jobs and better jobs, so they don't see the need to join the military. In Kenya, people are fighting to join the military. People have tried 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and it is hard. It is difficult for these young people. And in this country, once you graduate, people think that now you should have money, you should have a car, you should have built your house, you should get married, you should support your parents, you should do all this. And you don't have an income. You're running mad. Your parents cannot support you any longer. They supported you for the best they could. They struggled to put you through school. How are they going to struggle now to fend for you? And you maybe have other brothers and sisters behind you. So that scenario, it'll just lead you to depression, postgraduate depression, and it's even worse for people with degrees, because at least degrees are regarded as higher social status, compared to diplomas and certificates. Now imagine you have your degree and you still can't secure gainful employment. You just end up in depression. You just end up being depressed, But anyway, thanks to the government, they have the internship program. I've seen it start, and they have added the number of people. Now going to around, I don't know if it's 10 or 20,000 people who will be on internships. And again, that's the other problem. It's good, they will have internship, they'll have income for some time. But after that, then what? Then what exactly? Then what? People are joining NYS, for example. And these people who are in this recruitment were NYS people who have graduated. You join the NYS. Then what? Get the training. Then you can't even be considered for the KDF positions. They in as much as they were your positions, they were still not adequate, and people left without even getting those jobs. So it's very hard, it's difficult, it is getting out of hand. It's not easy at all for the young person, for the young Kenyan youth, and unless something is really done, then we really need a quick solution. The other thing is online content creation. So you work your way out, you hustle your way out, you get yourself a ring light, you get yourself a smartphone, you get yourself some good internet, and you start making money on YouTube, or you start making money online. The government starts taxing you. I mean, the industry is even barely off its knees. The only content creators making money in this country, I don't believe they can even be 1,000 who are making good money, or income that can sustain themselves from this platform. And then the government is right in there. You need to pay 5% withholding tax. I mean, guys, taxes left, right, and center. But then when it comes to employment, where are the jobs? You're collecting too much, but you know, the government should be able to absorb even everybody graduating. Recently, we saw the deputy president in our graduation ceremony at JKUAT telling off the graduates that, we don't have jobs for you. Is it really right to tell young, hopeful Kenyans who have suffered for 20 years in school that you don't have jobs for them? It was the wrong forum to do that. But let's believe that eventually we'll get a solution. And if solution doesn't come from the government, young man, young person, young lady, young woman, get the solution for yourself. Try as much as possible to find a path for yourself, and you will find it. Thank you guys for watching this video. This has been your guy, Ejekeshoro. Make sure you subscribe, share this video, and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. In the meantime, adios, and see you in my next video.